parts is a search for a job that takes advantage of it. You can now search with the phrase Jobs for Veterans directly on Google, and then enter your military occupational specialty code. Google brings together job openings from across the web that match the skills you gained in your military role. Just click to apply and use your experience to guide your future.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner, then?
Wait. How did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
And a programming note that is not Super Bowl related. We hope you'll join us Tuesday night for our CBS News coverage of the president's annual State of the Union address. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, right here on CBS. We'll be back in a moment with more from Atlanta.
This portion of Face the Nation is sponsored by Charles Schwab. Own your tomorrow.
I know you want to leave me for Schwab, but before you do that, you should meet our newest team member, Techie.
I'm Techie. I can do it all.
Go ahead, ask it a question.
Techie? Can you offer low costs and award-winning full service with a satisfaction guarantee, like Schwab?
Sorry, Techie can't do that. Schwab. Calling Schwab.
We don't have a satisfaction guarantee, but we do have Techie.
I'm Techie. I can...
Are you getting low costs and award-winning full service? If not, talk to Schwab.
It's time. Time for a new kind of cloud. The IBM Cloud. The cloud that proactively protects your business from threats instead of just reacting to them. That lets you modernize and move more of your apps without rewriting. That unlocks insights from all your data and puts it to work with AI. Get a faster, more secure journey to the cloud. The IBM Cloud. The cloud for smarter business.
Not long ago, Rhonda started here. And then more jobs began to appear. These techs in a lab, this builder in a hard hat, the welders and electricians who do all of that. The diner staffed up because they all needed lunch. Teachers, doctors, jobs grew a bunch. What started with one job spread all around because each job in energy creates many more in this town. Energy lives here.
We'll be right back with a lot more Face the Nation, including President Trump on North Korea, China, and the Russia investigation. Plus, our own James Brown and a panel of sports reporters looking ahead to tonight's big Super Bowl. Stay with us.
Today, an interview with President Trump on a special Super Bowl edition of Face the Nation. Today, only on CBS.
The world's best, tonight after the Super Bowl on CBS.
Face the Nation 2 continues on MyTV, Channel 11 on Cox Cable, 13.2 over the air.
Stories matter, you need the depth of experience to back it up. Experience is what puts an everyday story into perspective, so you can understand how it affects you. Only 13 News has that depth. Hip, Bruner, and Goodwin. 60 combined years of covering news in Northeast Kansas, right here at WIBW. Information from the people you know, so you get the news you can trust. 13 News. Live, local, experienced. Get the latest from the team you can always depend on. WIBW, covering all the important local sports. Local sports you can only get from 13 Sports. And when dangerous sports are on the horizon, you need the most experienced sports team to keep you safe. That's why we have the most accurate sports forecast in the area. So when sports hits close to home, rely on 13 Sports for sports, sports, and sports. The 13 Sports Team, your Kansas sports leader.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53.
You're watching 13 News. News, Kansas News leader.
Good morning and welcome into 13 News. I'm Erica Hall. Well, it already feels great outside today. Let's check in with Peyton Sanders in the Weather Center to see how warm we're going to get out there. Hey, Peyton.
Hey, Erica, that's right. We were talking earlier. It's kind of like a mood booster when it's this warm out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is.
I know. Pretty nice. Not feeling like February at all. And today's going to actually be even warmer than yesterday. So if you like yesterday's weather, get ready. The temperature is even higher today. Cloudy skies once again to start the day. This view from Emporia on our ValueNet Fiber Skycam. But look at these numbers. 10 o'clock in the morning in early February. Can you believe it? It is already 60 degrees in Manhattan, 59 degrees in Topeka, and you probably noticed higher humidity levels yesterday. That'll be the same case today. It's been a while since we've talked about dew point temperatures, but once you're in the lower 50s in early February, that's definitely noticeable. It's not super humid, but definitely, a little bit more moisture in the air that you'll notice as we move on throughout the weekend, making it feel even nicer. And look at where our high temperatures will end up this afternoon. Middle 60s. Yes, well above average for this time of year. I think the clouds will break up a little bit and we could see some peaks of sunshine as we head into the afternoon. The winds today will be gusty out of the south as well. But be sure to enjoy it because today is the last warm day for a while into the upcoming work week, turning much colder again and some chances for some wintry precipitation by the middle portions of the week. I'll share the details with you in your full 8-day forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Peyton. One Ohio sheriff's deputy has died and another was seriously injured in a police standoff in Pierce Township last night, according to the Clermont County Sheriff's Office. Shortly before 7 p.m., police were called to the Royal Oaks Apartments for a mental well-being check. A male caller said that another man would not leave his apartment. The responding crew then began negotiating with the suspect at around 10:30 p.m. Two Clermont County deputies were then struck by gunfire. Police confirmed that one deputy died and the other was transported in stable condition to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. The names of the deputies are not being released at this time, nor the name of the suspect. A pedestrian struck in northeast Shawnee County back on January 17th passed away last night from his injuries. 49-year-old David Tillman was struck standing outside his vehicle parked on the right shoulder of Highway 24 at mile marker 336. Tillman was taken to Stormont Vale with serious injuries at the time. 41-year-old Kenneth Salber, who drove the pickup, was unharmed. A missing man was found dead in Leavenworth County yesterday. 27-year-old Jordan Keeney was last seen going for a run around 5 p.m. Friday in the Tonganoxie and Basehor area. When he didn't return, his parents called the police around 9 p.m. KCTV5 reports more than 50 people went out searching a 2-mile radius around where his cell phone last pinged. Later, authorities confirmed that Keeney had been found dead. It is unclear how he died or when. We now know the names of the 4 people killed in an Ogden house fire. Riley County fire officials say 72-year-old Roger Harris Sr., 72-year-old Rhea Harris, 50-year-old Roger Harris Jr., and 55-year-old Rocky Newell died of smoke inhalation. The fire started around 3:35 Thursday morning in the 200 block of Riley Avenue. Investigators say the fire may have started on or near a couch on the first floor. Careless smoking is suspected but not confirmed. One person is injured after an overnight mobile home fire in Valley Falls. It happened in the 1000 block of Oak Street early Saturday morning. Valley Falls Fire and EMS quickly worked to extinguish the flames. 4 other people were inside the home at the time of the fire but were able to escape in time. The one person injured remains in a burn center at this time. The state fire marshal is investigating the incident and there is no word yet on what caused the fire. The practices, news conferences, and the parties are over. Now it's almost time for the Rams and Patriots to get down to business. Mo Lingy is in Atlanta with a preview of Super Bowl 53.
Game day is finally here. The Rams and the Patriots take the field for Super Bowl 53 later today. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick says his veteran team had a good week of practice and knows the stakes are high.
Look, the players they're playing the biggest game of the year, maybe the biggest game of their life, coaching the biggest game of your life. It's a great opportunity. You put everything you have into it and do the best you can.
For the Rams, 33-year-old Sean McVay is the youngest head coach in Super Bowl history. He's well aware his team won't get any gifts from the Patriots.
And you never see the Patriots beat themselves. They handle situations. Their big-time players make plays at the most opportune moments. Fans here in Atlanta are also ready. Many have been here for at least a few days and cannot wait for kickoff.
We said if the Pats get into the Super Bowl, we're going.
Right.
There's no doubt in my mind we're winning this thing.
Let's go, Patriots! CBS Sports is broadcasting the game this year and promising a Super Bowl first. High-tech 8K cameras that can zoom in for the clearest replays ever.
The operator scans the replay and puts a point in where they can zoom in on it. So that should be interesting.
And of course, many viewers will be focusing on the commercials. Look for celebrities, cute pets, and a few surprises. Mola Lengi, CBS News, Atlanta.
You can catch complete day-long coverage of Super Bowl 53 right here on WIBW. After this newscast, starting at 10:30, that other pregame show hosts a group of analysts previewing the upcoming game. Then from 11 to 11:30, The Road to the Super Bowl will air action-packed special features on players and coaches in the big game. At noon, CBS travels along with Tony Romo as he makes his way to cover his first Super Bowl in a 30-minute special. Then the Super Bowl pregame show starts at 1 p.m. and the big game is at 5:30. Your office may be a bit quieter on Monday. A poll by AskMen.com found 18% of millennial men plan to celebrate Super Bowl Sick Monday, taking off the day after the big game. We sent 13's Juan Cisneros to Washburn campus to test those numbers.
A Super Sunday celebration could spill into Monday morning. The Workforce Institute at Kronos estimates more than 17 million people will call in sick the day after the Super Bowl. An AskMen.com survey ranks Kansas second in percent of people who'll skip, but not everyone is on board.
My parents have kind of raised me to do the right thing and be on time for stuff, and if you're not, you're in trouble.
I'll be skipping because the Chiefs lost and aren't in it, so it's a day of rest and silence.
This year, that will not be a problem. I'll be going to school because I won't be watching the Super Bowl, so.
The survey was done before the Kansas City Chiefs' loss to the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game. Some say if the Chiefs were in action, there's a higher chance they'd skip out Monday.
If it were like the Royals a few years back and the Chiefs won, yeah, I wouldn't be going to school for a couple days probably.
Ooh, it'd probably be hard waking up if they won, but I think I'd still go.
As far as the outcome of the game,
Tom Brady wins, I won't go to class.
No, I want the Rams to win just because I hate the Patriots.
I hate the Patriots.
I want to see what Marcus Peters is going to do afterwards. That'd be my favorite reaction.
31-28 Patriots.
Yeah, he's not a real Chiefs fan, so you can't take his opinion.
Great story. Last year, the Workforce Institute at Kronos reported the most used excuse was a fever. I think we heard Juan say something about not feeling so well already before he left for the day. Coming up next, find out which kiddos are in our Wendy's birthday club. Stay tuned.
You're watching 13 News This Morning, Sunday edition, with Erica Hall. 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
This is H&I, your home for captivating, action-packed dramas.
Premieres in February on Broadcast Channel 13.3.
你好，我是。我很高兴成为你的爸爸。
For internet that gets you there faster, choose Cox High-Speed Internet and get speeds up to 1 gig. Prices starting at $19.99 a month.
It is said that the eyes are the windows into the soul, which begs the question, can a window have a soul? At Renewal by Andersen, we think so. When it's a window forged from Fibrex and over 100 years of refined craftsmanship, the essence of who we are transforms into a superior, stunningly beautiful window. So yes, a window can have a soul. For a limited time, take advantage of this great offer. Find out why we are the better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Hurry in and beat the clock. The 72-hour sale is on at the Mattress Hub. The clock is ticking, and the limited time savings are big. Save up to 25% off store-wide with interest-free financing for up to 5 years. Find Serta, Simmons, Tempur-Pedic, and more all on sale and ready for delivery. All this backed by our famous 1-year comfort guarantee. So hurry in, beat the clock, and save big for 72 hours only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the mattress.
Mattress Hub.
Menards is our go-to store when we update our house. We're adding new lights, and seeing all the latest styles in person at Menards was a huge help. The selection was amazing, and we found coordinating Patriot lighting fixtures for our whole house. Now that the updates are done, we are so happy with the final touches that Patriot lighting adds to our home. Enjoy exquisite elegance and superior craftsmanship with Patriot lighting.
Get 11% off everything, including Patriot lighting at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Jefferson County Home Health and Hospice, serving our friends and neighbors since 1967.
You're watching 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
Several kids from Northeast Kansas are celebrating their special day today, and it's time to add them to our Ultimate Birthday Club, sponsored by Wendy's. First up, we got little Victoria Bowman turning 8 years old. Loving the smile there. Then we got cutie Austin Jean Baum, who is 8 years old also. We got a lot of 8-year-olds today. Then we got Ray of Sunshine Chloe Sue Baum. Oh, I think you guys must be related there, who's also 8 years old. Adorable guy Levi Gustin is 1 year old. Then we have future model Keedy Ward turning 7 years old. And last but certainly not least, we have enthusiastic sports guy Antonio Ditch, who is 10 years old this weekend. Happy birthday, guys. Hope it's awesome. If you have a child turning 13 years old or younger with a birthday coming up, we'd love to feature their photo here on 13 News This Morning. Upload it at wibw.com/thismorning, and please get it into us at least 2 weeks before their big day. Now here's Peyton with another quick look at the forecast.
Good morning, everyone. A beautiful weather day here in Northeast Kansas with highs that will make it into the 60s this afternoon. Cloudy skies to start the day right now, but higher humidity. It's pretty comfortable out there. As you look at the view from Manhattan at the Flint Hills Discovery Center, check out these numbers. Is it February? Sure doesn't feel like it. Widespread 50s and even 60 degrees in Manhattan. All this warm weather thanks to south winds. They will be gusty today. Gusts up near 30 or 35 miles per hour likely as we head into the afternoon. But that does help us to warm up. Might see a few breaks of sunshine as we head into the afternoon, and highs in the mid 60s. Get outside and enjoy it because colder weather is heading our way for the upcoming work week, and maybe some chances for some wintry precipitation too. I'll be back with the details on that and your full 8-day forecast. That's coming up right after this.
Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks again for 42 straight years. Is it magic? Nope. It's built with its high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body, best-in-class torque, payload, and towing. And ta-da, the competition is following the big dog again. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks.
In honor of 42 years of F-Series leadership, get $4,200 customer appreciation cash on a new F-150 only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
There's a reason people keep coming back to Casey's. Maybe it's because we've been serving communities like yours for over 50 years. Maybe it's the smiles and friendly conversation you'll find here. Or maybe it's because we continue to spend the extra time preparing our made-from-scratch pizza the way you want it. Right now, get any 2 large single-topping pizzas for only $9.99 each. Casey's, famous for pizza.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
This is your 13 weather forecast with Peyton Sanders.
Welcome back on this Sunday morning. It is shaping up to be a fantastic second half of the weekend. How do you 60s sound? Yes, after all that cold weather last week, it's going to be very nice. We're forecasting 64 degrees today in Topeka. not quite to record levels. Today's record 75 set back in 1934, but 60s in early February. We will definitely take it. Get outside and enjoy it. Look at our numbers that we're expecting by this afternoon. Yeah, low to mid 60s, and even this evening, not too bad if you're going to be out and about or maybe outside, maybe cooking tonight for the Super Bowl. Break out the grill, going to be pretty nice because temperatures will still be in the mid 50s even by this evening. But get a chance to enjoy it while it lasts. Soak it all in because already today, colder air building up to our north. And yeah, it's still February after all. It's going to be heading to our area already by the time we hit tomorrow. Much colder weather is on the way as we start the work week. Look at our afternoon wind chill values tomorrow. Yes, back to reality with 20s and 30s for most places in northeast Kansas, so you need to bundle up as you head back to work and school for tomorrow. And as you look at Supercast for today, cloudy skies out there now. We could see a few breaks of sunshine as we head into the afternoon, but we will stay dry as we move on through the second half of the weekend. And the clouds will begin to break up later on tonight. And by tomorrow, we do expect that we should see a return to some sunshine after a mainly cloudy weekend here in northeast Kansas. But the sunshine not going to be lasting very long. Clouds will be heading back into our area Monday night into Tuesday. And as the humidity levels increase once again, we might see some patchy drizzle. And maybe if the temperatures are cold enough for some freezing drizzle on Tuesday, not terribly concerned about this potential right now, but it'll be something that I'll have to watch as we get closer. And that chance for drizzle or maybe some freezing drizzle too could continue into Wednesday as well. So the Tuesday-Wednesday time frame, it's some light precipitation chances, only about a 20 or 30% chance right now. So check back for updates as we get closer, but those chances not going to be all that impactful the way it's looking at this point in time. What might be a little more impactful will be a storm system heading our way Wednesday night into Thursday. You might have been hearing about this over the past couple of days, but some of the newest data coming into the Weather Center tonight is speeding up the storm system, which would mean lower snow and ice amounts and maybe a quicker moving system that might not bring as significant impacts Wednesday night into Thursday, but still a few days away. That could still change as we get closer. But as of right now, we're expecting the possibility for some freezing rain, sleet, and snow Wednesday night, and then changing to snow on Thursday. Again, we are still a few days away. We'll look at some more new data coming in today, so be sure to check back for updates on that part of the forecast as we get closer. Outside in Topeka this morning, we do have some breaks of sunshine underneath that thick overcast in our Capitol Federal Skycam. Check out these numbers. It is fantastic already this morning. Upper 50s to near 60 degrees on the temperatures. Widespread 60s this afternoon. If we do break out into sunshine this afternoon, I wouldn't be surprised if sunspots make it into the upper 60s. Places like Manhattan, Abilene, and Council Grove this afternoon. No matter what, it's just going to be a beautiful day today. Get out and enjoy it because here comes the colder temperatures tonight with lows in the 20s and 30s. Then for tomorrow, more sunshine expected, but the temperatures will be colder, ranging from the mid-30s near the Nebraska border, 43 in Topeka, mid-40s south. But again, with the winds tomorrow, wind chills likely falling into the 20s and 30s. So get ready for a colder week ahead. Again, maybe some drizzle or freezing drizzle Tuesday into Wednesday, and then a mix of wintry precipitation changing to snow on Thursday. We'll watch that as we get closer. But look at those highs down into the 20s by Thursday and Friday.
All right, thanks, Peyton. Coming up in sports, how adversity fueled the 11th-ranked Kansas Jayhawks against Texas Tech, plus a recap of Patrick Mahomes' night at the NFL Honors and his newest feat as a Kansas City Chief.
バイオリンは7歳から始めました。大きなトラックとぶつかって、夢も希望も失って、お母さんのためにバイオリン弾いてねっていう。
Welcome to the world's best. This will be the day.
There's nothing stronger than the human spirit.
The world's best tonight after the Super Bowl on CBS.
We at Performance Tire and Wheel are extremely proud of our 60 years of service to Northeast Kansas. We appreciate our generations of loyal customers who have supported us for over 60 years. We are proud of our relationship with Cooper Tire. You've made us the largest Cooper dealer in Northeast Kansas. Come experience our newly remodeled store at 1735 North Kansas. Come visit us at Performance Tire and Wheel at 2000 South Topeka Boulevard or our newly remodeled store at 1735 North Kansas Avenue.
How would you like a lower payment with less money down?
To make that happen, I'm doubling your down payment. Put $500 down and I'll make it $1,000. Put $1,000 down and I'll make it $2,000.
No application will be refused. If you have a job and a low down payment, you leave in a newer vehicle with a 24-month, 24,000-mile warranty so that you can drive with confidence.
Apply online or call now. This won't last long.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Closed captioning sponsored by Grace Med. Affordable health and dental care for everyone. 13 Sports with Nicole Fye.
Of all of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes' award from a breakout sophomore season, the Associated Press NFL MVP honor probably takes the cake. Well, last night Mahomes was named the 2019 NFL MVP, making him the first Chief to receive the award in franchise history. And that's not all. Mahomes was also named the league's Offensive Player of the Year. He edged New Orleans quarterback Drew Brees in both categories and received 41 of the 50 votes for MVP. Mahomes threw for 50 touchdowns, joining Peyton Manning and Tom Brady as the only 3 players to ever achieve the feat. Mahomes says he is humbled to receive the award, but that this is just the beginning.
When you look at this award, you see the rich history that it has. You see guys like Elway and Favre, Manning and Brady, and many more. And I'm so humbled that I can be sharing this prestigious honor with them. I want to thank Chiefs Kingdom. Your passion and love is unmatched. You're here no matter when and where. This is just the beginning. We have a long ways to go. Thank you.
A former Kansas City Chiefs great Tony Gonzalez was officially named as a selection for the Pro Football Hall of Fame's 2019 class last night at the NFL Honors as well. Gonzalez earned the recognition in his first year of eligibility, as well as safety Ed Reed and cornerback Champ Bailey. Gonzalez is the all-time leader among tight ends in both catches and receiving yards, but also joining Gonzalez in the hall last night, former Chiefs defensive back Johnny Robinson. Robinson was a key cog in Kansas City's defense during the first Super Bowl and Super Bowl IV's win. It's been a whirlwind week for the 11th-ranked Kansas Jayhawks, but in yesterday's 79-63 win against 16th-ranked Texas Tech, the adversity seemed to be exactly what was fueling the team. Sports director Tyler Griever has more from Allen Fieldhouse.
3 losses in its past 4 games, an injury to its best defender, and of course the NCAA ruling Silvio De Sousa ineligible. All of this created a perfect storm of frustration for Kansas, but it also created something else, an opportunity to band together and respond against Texas Tech, something Chris Beard tried to prepare his team for.
You'd have to be an idiot not to understand what we were walking into. And you think we're not going to come into like a hornet's nest?
We really came together. That's what I think our statement was. We had a lot of pressure going into this game of obviously, we didn't have a really good week.
If we're going to rally the troops and fight together, this would be the perfect opportunity to do so.
I think they beat us from the tip to the final buzzer. They were the more aggressive team.
Devontae FaceTimed or did a deal today, and he told him, he said, hey, we never passed up open shots. I watch you guys, and guys pass them up all the time. Shoot it. I don't care what coach says. Shoot the ball. So they listen to him more than they listen to me. There's a point in time in every season when a team becomes a team, and we've been given the opportunity, and maybe fortunately so, that we dealt with some crap, and now's when you really need to become a team. So hopefully today was a step in us doing that.
In regards to the De Sousa news, even Chris Beard took a moment to say that what the NCAA is doing doesn't make much sense to him. Bill Self says that De Sousa is crushed and devastated, but is still handling this as well as anyone could. Reporting from Allen Fieldhouse, I'm Tyler Griever, 13 Sports.
All right, thank you very much, Tyler. Kansas State also with a win yesterday, 75-57 at Oklahoma State. Now the next action for both of those teams in Manhattan, first edition of the Sunflower Showdown. That's a look at your morning sports. Have a wonderful day.
Amazing factory rebates just for you. Check to see how much you can save. Call now.
I'm a college student and could use advice about my student loan.
I had to leave school and go to work. Now I have to pay back student loans for a degree I don't have. Fortunately, I found assistance.
Back in college, I figured they wouldn't lend me more than I could easily pay back. Boy, was I wrong. Thankfully, I got the help I needed to pay back my loan in full.
Sound familiar? The
The good news is that student loan repayment options are available. We're the NFCC, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, a nonprofit organization with member offices nationwide that provide comprehensive financial reviews and student loan counseling. NFCC certified consumer credit counselors provide one-on-one financial counseling and can help you evaluate options for making student loan payments, reducing interest, debt consolidation, or even loan rehabilitation. Call 877-406-6322 or visit us online at studentloanhelp.org.
Why choose Renewal by Andersen?
Because of our easy one call,
and we do it all process.
Our hassle-free experience starts with your call today to set up your in-home consultation.
Then we measure, manufacture, and install your beautiful new energy-efficient windows and doors perfectly fit for your home.
And back it up with our customer care warranty.
Call today and buy 4 windows, get 1 free, plus pay nothing for 1 full year. That's big savings.
And a hassle-free experience. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
It's never too late to get ahead in Kansas. If you're among the thousands of Kansans with some college and no degree, it's time to get ahead in your life and career. The Kansas Board of Regents Get Ahead project can help you finish your degree. You can enroll in a convenient online degree program, transfer credits you've already earned, get credit for prior learning or military training, and apply for financial aid. Let the state's 7 public universities, 19 community colleges, and 6 technical colleges help you finish your degree. For more information, visit getaheadkansas.org.
This is your 13 weather forecast.
Get out and enjoy the weather today. Highs in the 60s, one of the warmest days we have seen in over a month. And then tonight, getting colder. Lows in the 20s and 30s. And then for tomorrow, yeah, it will be colder, mid-30s to mid-40s. More sunshine, though, but not much of a help there because wind chills will be falling into the 20s and 30s by the afternoon. And cold week ahead, maybe some wintry precipitation by the middle of the week. There's pretty low confidence in that part of the forecast right now. We'll look through the newest data coming in, and as we get closer, check back for updates. So be sure and stay tuned for that part of the forecast as we get closer. But bottom line here, enjoy today because it will be turning colder, more like February into the week ahead.
Well, it's a great day for Super Bowl parties. I'm so excited to go celebrate after this. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Be sure to tune in for 13 News later tonight. See you later.
Get the latest news, weather, and sports at WIBW.com or follow WIBW on Twitter, Facebook, and our mobile app. Thank you for making 13 News the most watched weekend newscast.
We're introducing another innovative senior housing option at Aldersgate Village. Wait till you see our new assisted living concept called Home Plus. Our new Home Plus is an assisted living residence, but with a license and staff to provide increasing nursing care if you ever need it. So you'll never have to move again. Only 12 suites available, and we're taking reservations now. Call 785-286-7490 or visit aldersgatevillage.org.
Hurry in and beat the clock. The 72-hour sale is on at the Mattress Hub. The clock is ticking, and the limited time savings are big. Save up to 25% off store-wide with interest-free financing for up to 5 years. Find Serta, Simmons, Tempur-Pedic, and more all on sale and ready for delivery. All this backed by our famous 1-year comfort guarantee. So hurry in, beat the clock, and save big for 72 hours only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
Overtime. It's when we power through to the end because we don't quit until the work is done, and we expect the same from our tools. We can't be worried about our batteries. That's why I went with the Masterforce brushless drill and driver. It gives me up to 1.5 times the battery life. And who doesn't love time and a half? The 20-volt brushless drill, part of the Masterforce cordless tool solution.
Get 11% off everything, including Masterforce at Menards.
Oh, hey everyone, the furniture isn't hooked up. You can't use it.
What does that even mean?
It won't be hooked up for another week. That's absurd. I told you. But it's like right here. But it's not hooked up. You can't use it. Keep trying.
You don't wait to use your furniture. Why wait to use your internet?
You're right, it's not hooked up.
Get up and running on day one. Switch to Cox and get up to 1 gig speeds everywhere. Plan starting at $19.99 per month.
This is Channel 13, WIBW-TV, Topeka, Kansas.
Alicia Keys hosts the Grammys live, CBS next Sunday.
Inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where the entire NFL season has come down to this, the final game. Just under 7 hours to go before the kickoff. Super Bowl 53, the Patriots and the Rams, both looking to lift the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champs. Welcome to that of the pregame show presented by Kubota. We are thrilled to kick off CBS's 7-hour pregame coverage of Super Bowl 53. The New England Patriots, they were here a year ago. The Rams' last Super Bowl appearance, 17 years ago. Hey everyone, I'm Adam Shine, joined by my friends. The first female CEO of an NFL team, job she held with the Oakland Raiders for 16 years, Amy Trask. Brandon Tierney, co-host of Tiki and Tierney on CBS Sports Network, and my guy, the Iron Man, middle linebacker who never missed a game in his 16-year NFL career, Big Fletch, London Fletcher. And London, you have a unique perspective on today's ball game.
I do.
You remember the St. Louis Rams, team that won Super Bowl 34, in the final play of the game when Mike Jones stopped Kevin Dyson a yard from the end zone. Then 2 years later, still with the Rams, lost Super Bowl 36, Randall Vinatieri kicked the game winner as time ran out, giving the Patriots their first Super Bowl victory, and it was the beginning of the Brady-Belichick dynasty.
You know, I remember walking onto the field the first time in that game versus the Titans, and I actually started to cry. I was so overwhelmed with the emotion of playing in the Super Bowl. I can remember as a kid, you know, wanting to always play in the Super Bowl, and I became so overwhelmed that I just couldn't help myself. And you know what? I just let out the tears. I just let them flow.
Well, Super Bowl morning, Al Davis called me and told me that our head coach and a business executive had decided not to play Barrett Robbins. I said to Al, I just saw and spoke with Barrett. He can play, and to not play him punishes not only Barrett, but the entire organization. Al left the decision up to these other men. I hung up. I turned to my husband and I said, we just lost the game.
I'm still trying to find out if that was really Fletch in the video. Look at that young buck.
I look good, too.
You did. Just ask him, he'll tell you. Listen, this is the culmination of 6 months of daily dissection, incredible storylines. It's been a great season. You know, Mahomes gets the MVP last night. It really has been, I think, maybe the best NFL season in 25 or so years. It's been phenomenal. And what's interesting, too, is that I don't think it's been a linear path for either team. The Rams had to change a little bit. The Pats have completely augmented their style of play. Let's go.
Excellent point, BT. Time right now to get the latest with our team reports presented by Kubota. And we bring in our good friend Tracy Wolfson, who has been with the Rams all week. And Tracy, do me a favor. Stop me if you've heard this one before. But Sean McVay is the youngest coach ever in the Super Bowl. And quarterback Jared Goff is 17 years younger than Tom Brady.
I've heard it. So exciting, Adam, all those storylines. But I can tell you right now, inside that Rams hotel, it is really exciting. And you could feel the intensity. Families milling about. The team is about to go into their final walkthroughs. But they've really tried to treat the last 2 days like they have all season long with those prime time games. And one of the ways they did that is they didn't have some fire and brimstone speech from head coach Sean McVay last night in their 9 o'clock meeting. They will do that right before they board the buses. They're going to board the buses around